everyone, welcome to our episode of Super Reaction Bros. I'm Kristen.
I'm Chris.
And on today's episode, we're taking a look at the honest trailer for Ghostbusters Afterlife. Now, of course, the Ghostbusters films have, the Ghostbusters franchise has struggled for years with eventually a third one done, but a rebooted all-female version, which not a lot of people enjoy.
We'll talk about that one.
So, eventually, the Reitman boys, rest in peace, Ivan Reitman, of course.
Yeah, they finally got together and they went over the original script that pretty much he had for the third one.
Yes, that was written by Dan Aykroyd and the late Harold Ramis.
Yeah, exactly. And they finally were able to get together and put together this film that just blew a lot of people out of the water. In a good way.
Yes, it was an amazing way. I was talking. I think I've brought this up before on the channel. I'll bring it up again.
Trying to make this, yeah.
Basically, this is what Star Wars Episode 9 should have been.
A lot of everyone's saying
this is what
they should have.
Not Episode 9. What was it? Force Awakens should have been.
Yeah.
You are taking nods to the original franchise, but you're doing your own thing.
Yeah.
Force Awakens didn't do that. This one did.
Don't get us wrong. Force Awakens is still a good movie. It's still good. But they could have taken it a different route to really kind of change things up to something what Ghostbusters 3, Ghostbusters Afterlife just did. Mm-hmm. Where it's like you could still be inspired by the original, but still make it your own thing to really kind of stand out on its own.
Right.
But enough said. We love the film. The film was fantastic. And it's just I can't wait to see what else is in store for the future for this franchise. But let's see what Screen Junkies has to really say about Ghostbusters Afterlife and their honest trailers. So here we go.
Studio hanging on by a spider thread, and the guy who made the 1984 classic Skid comes to remember how great the original was, and that's it. That's the whole movie. Ghostbusters Afterlife. You love the Ghostbusters when they looked like chain-smoking janitors, thrilled when they became Saturday morning cartoons, and reacted in a totally calm, proportionate manner when they were cast as women.
They're making Ghostbusters with only women. What's going on?
Now, instead of making the kind of movie where bustin' made you feel good, Sony will give you a 2-hour-long BJ to your nostalgia for the original. That's so desperate to wash up the stank of their last attempt. By the end, they drop Afterlife in the title, as if to say, you want Ghostbusters? Here, we make Ghostbusters again. Happy now? Somerville, Oklahoma, a location that honors the original's roots by being secretly Canadian. It's one of those small towns that becomes a big town whenever there's a car chase. And it was home to the late scientist Egon. See, right when your favorite character started the Ghostbusters, he also abandoned his family. Sorry, that's canon now. Embark on a new journey with the next generation of Sandler when they move into his old trap house.
This isn't a farm. It's a trap.
Like his daughter Kelly, who hates her dad so much, it extends to the abstract concept of science.
I just have an allergy to science. What are you up to? The experiments? Ugh, lame.
Trevor, a dirtbag who spends the summer trying to reverse Jelbeta Townie.
You're 15. I'll be 16 in February.
And McKenna Grayson Stark.
That's 6 months from now.
You may remember her as young Tanya Harding, young Captain Marvel, young Daphne from Scooby-Doo.
Oh, really?
Malignant, young Emma from Once, young Hill House, or opposite young Sheldon. But now she's all grown up to play, a young Egon.
I'm a scientist.
And while her grandpa's awkward jokes got bounced by 2 comedy legends, Phoebe will get hung out to dry like a first-timer at an open mic.
Why should you never trust actors?
Fucking Seinfeld.
They make up everything. That's funny.
No, it's not.
What do you call a dead polar bear? Anything you want. They can't hear you now. Oh, that's funny. I just thought you were being obtuse.
I had the wink!
Yes, that's why I winked.
That's why I winked.
Shit!
We keep pointing out the jokes are bad. They were actually being clever.
Come on, there's a single bar. There better be a bar. That's funny.
Fine. How about the word podcast? That's a funny word, right?
Yeah.
Why do people call you podcast? I call myself podcast because of my podcast.
Why aren't you laughing? Dan Aykroyd returns because he learned nothing from his other legacy sequel. In fact, the whole classic Ghostbusters lineup has been bribed out of retirement. And just like Egon, they're sad old men who stopped being friends.
We could barely keep up our mortgage. Some actor bought up most of Tribeca and we lost the firehouse.
Fun! But because Rick Moranis is saving himself for one last honey, I blew up the paycheck. Paul Rudd is the new Yutz who gets possessed.
You don't want to be here. I don't want to be here either.
Watch him test the theoretical limits of his own charm. Because now is just not the time for flirting, my dude.
The only thing lurking inside here is my slowly dying soul.
Is that what that smell is?
My life is a dumpster fire.
I love dumpster fires. I'm bleeding. Why am I bleeding?
You headbutted a park bench.
Oh, right. Hi.
I like you!
Now not even the dead can find rest. A Tupac hologram of Harold Ramis returns to lift the proton pack one last time. You know what? That was actually a really sweet moment.
It was. That's it.
Oh, he's still here. Guys, he's not going away. Anything? No? Should we bust him or?
Should we bust him?
So gather into the station wagon for a film that treats the originals like a holy text, even though it can't make up its own mind whether anyone's heard of them.
How do you, of all people, not know about this?
I'm ashamed.
I'm ashamed what's in
You
there.
know what this means, right? Your grandfather was a Ghostbuster.
But whatever.
Yeah, but he explained it to him between scenes.
Yeah.
Cool props. This is for people who want a big budget music and callback festival, where the Easter eggs are the size of Denver omelets. So screw it. Let's just give the loudest people on the internet what they really want. 2 straight hours of references.
Yeah. The nostalgia factor.
It was a sound
But they
effect
didn't
done
do it at a
right.
good pace. They didn't force it in your face. They didn't force it. It was essential for the scene. The crunch bar, yeah. Yes.
Those are listening
Around 6,000 BC.
Evo Shandor. New York.
Old riveted.
Yeah.
With cores and
But it was catching up people who hadn't seen.
Yeah.
A powerful gatekeeper and keymaster.
Oh, there was a great earthquake. The sun became as black as sackcloth.
Oh!
As blood. That's what this is.
And who are you gonna call? Wow, this place is great.
Yeah. Instead, you got the metal eater.
I think what's getting me is Dan Aykroyd getting off in the scene.
I ordered you under the National National Society of Return Port with our place of origin. What happened?
I totally thought I lost him.
Yeah.
I pointed star. We have the tools. We've had talent.
Oh,
Would you like to try our mango fruit blast?
it's a movie.
Marvel to.
Starring The Leftovers. Just a teenage dirtbag baby. Gone. Can I get a printout of Mr. Gruberson smiling? Pod literally save America. J.K. Splittins.
Yeah.
Can't do be providing the grunts and squeals of Muncher though. Craft Minions.
Yeah, I know
Careful in
that.
a day. 2 tops. How, Ray? You ain't got the answers, man. 2 minutes of Bill Murray. That's a treat. Now to the Congo Legacy sequel. Egon FT. Casita. And a moment of silence for Ivan Reitman. Rest in peace.
That was cool.
Ghostbusters. Please don't get angry this time.
Maybe I could check it out sometime.
A flash drive? You gotta cast a podcast, little dude. It's right there in your name. You're a third-rate duelist with a fourth-rate deck. Wibble wobble, jelly on a plate. My MySpace is still active. I'm in a glass case of emotion. End of side A. Turn this cassette over to side B.
Yeah, I forgot how much McKenna Grace has played young version of insert older character here.
Yeah, you know, and that's why I said it's like you sit there, and for us especially, it's like they don't bring it up here, but you know, first time we ever saw her was in Girl Meets World. You know, that was her.
Was that her? I thought that was a different actress.
I have to look that up, but
no, Captain Marvel was technically, now we found out Captain Marvel was probably the first time we saw her.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, oh my god, my favorite scenes is when every time there's a nostalgic moment, they cut to the clip of Dan Aykroyd getting off from the ghost.
Yeah,
I did love that. Was a nice.
What I like is that it's like you sit there and they go over every scene that was brought up from the original, maybe certain words or certain things that were said that you're like, holy crap! It's like, but if you're not like a diehard fan, you're not gonna really catch on. You know, it's like until you watch something like this where you're like, wow, okay, that's a spot on.
And before we saw this, like a week or so prior, I saw the original 2 movies as well, and I totally forgot that scene he has in front of the farmhouse.
It's the same saying that pretty much they were talking about while in the car on the way.
Yeah. So like I said, good movie. So like, comment, share, subscribe. Let us know what you thought of this Honest trailer overall.
You doing my part already?
Go on.
Let us know what your guys' thoughts are on this. I mean, did you guys enjoy Ghostbusters Afterlife? Did you guys have fun with it? Do you think you definitely can't wait to see what they're going to do more with it in the future? Possibly for spin-offs or just continuing it somehow, pass it on to some newbies or anything like that. I mean, let us know in the comments down below. Put down what you thought of our reaction overall, but most importantly, we thank you for watching.
So until next time, I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And this has been a they didn't screw up this time-filled episode of SRB.
See ya.
Later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out any of our previous reactions,
as well as one of our other SRB shows,
check out one of the playlists down below.
And if you want to check us out in the social universe,
you can find us on Twitter and Stardust
at Super React Bros,
as well as on Facebook
at Super Reaction Bros.